¿Cómo está? Hey, this is Bourbon Bill here from Bourbon Bill's Pirate Bar, and today we're going to talk about the classic margarita. But before we find out who that Mexican cutie was, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, the like, and the notify bell, so when we upload new videos, you're the first to know. We'll be right back. Did you hit that subscribe button while we were away? Well, let's talk a little bit about the history of the margarita. It's been hotly debated, but the best reference that I have found, that was originally invented in 1948 at Danny Herrera's Rancho de Gloria. And it wasn't even named for a Mexican lady. A lot of senoritas like to claim it, but no, it was actually American actress Marjorie King. Well, Danny had a unique problem because apparently Marjorie was allergic to every liquor except tequila. Well, fortunately for us today, that allergy, that he created a new drink called the margarita, and we're going to jump right in and let's talk about the ingredients. Ingredient number one, guess what? Tequila! Now, there are three kinds of tequila that you should know about. A lot of people just go and they just grab the silver this, or, you know, the bottle looks cool. But there are actually three kinds of tequila. The Blanco, which is the entry level, typically an entry level, even though there are some great Blanco tequilas. It's the unaged, clear tequila that is never oaked. It's always clear. Blanco meaning white, or sometimes you'll see it called silver. Today, we're using Corazon Blanco, which happens to be one of my favorites. It is a great product and at a great price. There's also what's called reposado. Reposado means resting. So usually it's somewhere between 3 months and a year in an oak barrel. And now they can char the inside of the oak barrel or not, but that's what gives it that golden color. And it can be just a little smoother than the Blanco. You know, some people just like it a little bit better in a margarita. The third type of tequila is añejo. Now, this tequila is usually the top shelf stuff. It's been in the oak barrel for over a year. And these things are very highly regulated. Like there's an agreement between the U.S. and Mexico. We don't make tequila. They don't make bourbon, okay? So, well, look for our other video about a mint julep coming up here in just a little bit. Anyway, back to the margarita. Añejo, it would really be kind of a waste to put that in a margarita unless you have a very specific one that you like, because that's more of a sipper. You know, you just kind of enjoy that by itself or on the rocks by itself. But that's enough, though. Let's talk about making a traditional margarita right now. Okay, we're going to start with our Corazon Blanco in a mixing cup. And real simple, it's real simple. It's 2 parts tequila, 1 part of everything else. So we're going to start with our Blanco, 2 parts. You know how it goes around here. All right. 1 part lime juice, or you can squeeze out, you get about an ounce out of a small to medium size lime. Go ahead and get that going. Looks like I'm having a little trouble getting the squeeze out of the bottle here, Wheeler. All right, got that. Now, traditionally, it calls for triple sec. Well, as you know, there's all kinds of variations. You know, you go to a Mexican restaurant, they bring out these fish bowls of margaritas, and God knows what they put in. A lot of times it's just mixed, but actually the better ingredients you put in, the better drink that you'll get. And it really calls, the original recipe called for a little bit of triple sec, you know, that orange liqueur. If you want Grand Marnier for a little higher quality, or a Cointreau, that's perfectly fine too, but the original is just enough for, calls for triple sec. Give that a little shake. Now notice, I didn't put any ice in here because we're going to be serving this over ice. So we don't want to dilute it too much. Got these great mixing cups from Mixology and Craft, and you can see all the links for all these products down below. So, all right, let's talk about the glass. You know, you can use a margarita glass, or these are great tumblers for Tommy Bahama tumblers. And I really like the shape of them, the weight of them, and it's real simple, you know. But if you want to use a margarita glass, by all means. This just makes a more rounded, utilitarian thing that you can have on the bar for a variety of different drinks. Now, you can take a lime wedge and just kind of rim the glass. I'm a little more pragmatic. I'll put a little bit of lime juice in a dish and go ahead and put that in the salt, and like double battering fried chicken, I'll give it another little dip, and we'll get a little more salt, because a lot of my friends, they really like it salty. I can't do the salt, but they really like it. All right, we'll shovel in some ice. You can use ice cubes, or I like it chopped down just a little bit, and get that right in there. And just kind of fill up the glass, top that up a little bit. Take our mix, which is what we've been waiting for. Pour that right in. Okay, so if you've been counting, it's actually a 4-ounce drink. Now, if you wanted something that was, you know, a skinny margarita, you could substitute the triple sec for orange juice, and it'll knock off about 100 calories, give or take. So we got that. We garnish that with a lime wheel, and there you go. You have the traditional classic margarita, you know, and it's actually pretty tasty, and you don't have to use the mix. You see how simple that is. So look for our other videos on our other classic cocktails. Thank you for watching, and cheers. Oh, by the way, did you subscribe? Cheers.